As we journey through life, our bodies undergo countless changes. Some are subtle, some profound, but all are natural parts of growing older. Among these changes, perhaps none is more important than the way our bodies respond to movement and exercise as we age. Society often glorifies high-intensity, sweat-dripping workouts as the pinnacle of fitness. But after the age of 60, this mindset can quietly undermine our well-being. Picture this. You lace up your sneakers, ready for another vigorous workout. You've heard that pushing hard is the path to strength. But is it really? For many older adults, the hidden costs of popular exercises go unnoticed until pain, stiffness, or injury make themselves known. It's not just about discomfort. It's about safeguarding your mobility, independence, and even your heart health for years to come. So, let's talk about the most common exercise silently destroying aging joints: high-impact plyometric movements. These include exercises like squat jumps, box jumps, and those fast treadmill sprints that promise quick results. On the surface, it's easy to believe that the more dynamic and explosive the movement, the better it must be for your body. However, research and experience show a different story. One where these exercises may be doing more harm than good for people past their 60th birthday. Imagine your joints as a sophisticated network of cartilage, bone, ligament, and muscle, finely tuned but also growing more delicate with time. After age 60, cartilage, the cushioning tissue in your joints, naturally becomes thinner and less resilient. Bone density declines, making fractures more likely, and muscle mass gradually shrinks, reducing protection for the underlying joints. It's a perfect storm that leaves your knees, hips, and spine far more susceptible to damage from the shock of landing, rapid twisting, and explosive jumping. Let's delve deeper into why these high-impact exercises, especially plyometrics, are so risky. Every time you land from a jump, whether it's a squat jump or a box jump, your joints are forced to absorb several times your body weight in force. This repeated pounding wears down joint tissue, often leading to chronic inflammation, pain, or even conditions like osteoarthritis. High-impact movement can also increase blood pressure rapidly, a dangerous proposition if you're managing heart issues or are at risk for cardiovascular events. Fast changes in exertion, common with HIIT or sprint intervals, can place a sudden burden on an aging heart, sometimes triggering palpitations or irregular rhythms. You might wonder, but aren't these exercises necessary for staying strong and fit? Here's where the game changer comes in. Decades of evidence and wisdom, especially that drawn from holistic traditions like those of Shaolin Master Shi Heng Yi, teach us a crucial lesson. Fitness is not about punishing your body. It's about nurturing it wisely. Let's turn our focus to the remarkable benefits of low-impact, mindful movement, with Tai Chi standing out as a shining example. Tai Chi isn't just a gentle exercise. It's a whole-body practice, rooted in centuries-old martial arts and philosophy, and now backed by modern science. Rather than straining your joints, these fluid movements coax your muscles into activating, lengthening, and balancing without stress or injury. Studies reveal that Tai Chi improves joint flexibility without causing the wear and tear seen in more aggressive routines. Its slow, deliberate motions gently lubricate the joints, increase circulation, and reduce inflammation. Unlike high-impact jumps or abrupt sprints, Tai Chi brings your heart rate up with grace and steadiness, supporting cardiovascular health, not shocking your system, but nurturing it. Clinical research has shown that participants practicing Tai Chi saw meaningful improvements in their heart rate variability, an important marker of cardiovascular resilience. One of the greatest fears associated with aging is the risk of falls. Bones, growing more brittle with age, are more prone to breaks, and the consequences of a broken hip or wrist can be devastating. Here again, Tai Chi shines. Regular practice improves balance, proprioception, your sense of where your body is in space, and coordination, 3 pillars necessary for fall prevention. Science backs these results. Seniors in Tai Chi groups report fewer falls and better stability compared to peers engaging in traditional aerobics or strength training alone. And the benefits don't stop at the physical. Each slow, intentional movement in Tai Chi is paired with conscious breath, fostering mindfulness and calm. Research shows that awareness-based exercise enhances cognitive function, relieves stress, and even alleviates symptoms of anxiety and depression. In a world that is often noisy and fast, Tai Chi is a quiet sanctuary that empowers not only the body, but also the mind. The real power in this approach is illustrated in the stories of people just like you. Linda, age 67, spent years doing high-energy step aerobics, driven by a desire to stay slim and strong. Over time, persistent knee and ankle pain made her dread each session. At first, Linda feared that switching to Tai Chi meant giving up on results, but after just 2 months, her daily aches faded. She noticed she was sleeping better, her nights more restful, her energy through the roof, and her doctor was astonished by her improved blood pressure and greater joint stability. Linda didn't have to sweat harder. She just moved with more wisdom. Then there's James, 72. Motivated to preserve his cardiovascular health, he signed up for high-intensity interval classes. Instead of vitality, he soon found himself grappling with heart palpitations and persistent fatigue. When a friend introduced him to mindful movement and low-impact resistance training, inspired by breathing practices like those taught by Shi Heng Yi, the difference was night and day. The heart palpitations vanished, replaced with a sense of calm energy and well-being. James not only protected his joints, he may have preserved his heart for the years ahead. So, what's the essential takeaway? If you're over 60, or if you care about someone who is, it's time to rethink the no pain, no gain philosophy. Avoid plyometric and high-impact jumping exercises. Leave the box jumps and squat jumps behind. Steer clear of sudden, intense routines that spike your heart rate unpredictably or put your knees through unnecessary stress. Remember, there are ways to challenge and strengthen your body without sacrificing the mechanics that keep you moving pain-free. Instead, embrace a new kind of training, one that is gentle, effective, and proven. Tai Chi's low-impact routines encourage flexibility, strength, and balance. Pair it with intentional walking, resistance exercises using elastic bands or body weight, and you gain a comprehensive approach to fitness that respects the needs of an aging body. You'll notice improved joint mobility, steadier posture, and more robust cardiovascular health. Perhaps most importantly, you'll discover new confidence in your daily activities, whether that's gardening, playing with grandkids, or just taking a walk in the park. Why does the science so strongly support mindful, low-impact exercise for older adults? Let's break down the key pillars. First, joint health. High-impact movements accelerate damage to aging cartilage and set the stage for osteoarthritis. Low-impact exercises, especially those with controlled circular movements, improve range of motion, ease stiffness, and even help rebuild and preserve cartilage through increased circulation. Second, heart safety. Evidence shows that abrupt, high-intensity workouts can raise blood pressure and trigger arrhythmias, especially in those with existing cardiovascular risks. Low-impact, rhythmic activity like Tai Chi or brisk walking trains the heart to work efficiently, safely elevating cardiovascular performance without risking dangerous spikes. Third, fall prevention. Loss of balance is a primary cause of injury and loss of independence in older adults. The deliberate mind-body approach of Tai Chi, Honest Proprioception, strengthens stabilizing muscles and nurtures the response to shifts in body position, meaning you're much less likely to take a dangerous tumble. Fourth, mental vitality. Beyond physical strength, Tai Chi and similar practices foster mental resilience. Controlled breathing, deep focus, and gentle movement all lower stress hormones, bolster mood, and reinforce cognitive sharpness. Studies show that seniors who take part in mind-body exercise score higher on memory and executive function tests. And finally, enjoyment and sustainability. The best exercise is the one you look forward to and can perform for years to come. Tai Chi's community-oriented meditative style offers a social connection and a sense of purpose, reducing loneliness and isolation, two factors linked to declined health outcomes in older age. Perhaps you're wondering how to start this journey. The good news is the alternative isn't just safer, it's accessible to nearly everyone. All you need is a quiet space, comfortable clothes, and an open mind. In the beginning, focus on slow, simple movements. Allow yourself to learn step by step. Remember, mastery isn't the goal. Enjoyment and consistency are. Seek out local classes or online routines led by experienced instructors, ideally those inspired by holistic teachers like Shi Heng Yi. If Tai Chi isn't for you, consider other gentle practices: yoga for seniors, water aerobics, or Pilates modified for joint sensitivity. Think of your joints and heart not as obstacles but as partners that, when treated with care, will support you for decades to come. Rebuild your strength and vitality with exercises that give back more than they take. Allow yourself to experience a new kind of energy, one that comes from moving in harmony with your body's needs, not against them. The landscape of fitness after 60 is changing. No longer do older adults need to force themselves through painful, injurious routines. By letting go of high-impact, joint-stressing exercises and embracing the gentle power of practices like Tai Chi, you invest daily in a legacy of strength, confidence, and longevity. The evidence from both Eastern wisdom and modern science is clear. Movement is still medicine, but it must be the right kind. Pause and ask yourself, have you ever dealt with pain or fatigue after a challenging workout? Did you keep pushing, thinking it was a sign of progress, only to realize later that your body was sending you an important signal? What gentle exercise has brought you the greatest sense of well-being and joy? There's wisdom in your story, and sharing it may inspire others to make safer, smarter choices for their own health. Above all, remember, the goal of movement after 60 is not merely to look good. It is to feel vibrant, preserve independence, and enjoy the daily activities that give your life meaning. Choose the approaches proven to protect your joints, cherish your heart, and cultivate inner calm. You deserve nothing less. Continue your journey toward a stronger, healthier you. One thoughtful movement at a time. Each choice to move with mindfulness and safety is a gift to your body and future self. Together, let's redefine what it means to age actively, trading strain and risk for strength and resilience built on a foundation of science, wisdom, and self-care.